Vox and King Beau, Part 4. Vox's Plan. Sorry, I'm back. The radio just went silent. It's turned on. It's set to the right station. There's nothing wrong with it. It's just not making any noise. Fucking awesome. I was so scared. I decided to do what you guys suggested and talk to it. But all I could manage to say was, please stop. So I've got the TV on now and pretty much every light in the apartment. Any suggestion on what songs to sing? Alright, so I went into my bedroom, checked every fucking corner of the place to make sure no one was hiding in there, even my closet and under my bed. And then I turned off the TV and sat in the dark. I thought maybe warming things up might help somehow. So I started humming, She Shall Have Music. First things went silent in the same way I've described. It's the first time this has done this on command, so I was pretty shaken. Then it got very, very cold. I was actually shivering and slipping under the covers. I asked a bunch of questions and waited for a response, but I didn't get any. And I was honestly starting to feel agitated and a little stupid. I can't stress to you enough that I don't do this sort of thing. I'm not really into the ghost and magic stuff. I know what I'm going to say next will sound stupid and crazy, but I want to give every detail I possibly can, just in case it might help. I felt something. It was like that sense you get when you know you're in the dark and that someone is next to you. Kind of a spatial sensing. But it was more than that. It just felt distinct and familiar. I'm not saying I suddenly felt all warm and fuzzy. I'm just saying I felt some strange sensation or change in the atmosphere of my room that I can't explain. As I was trying to figure this out, I heard something. It was low and quick, but it burned into my brain. It sounded like 5 people sighing at once, but it wasn't loud, and it was in perfect unison. I'm not ashamed to say that I booked the hell out of my bedroom for the second time in a row. This is just too much for me. It might be easy for you guys to call me a pansy from where you're at, but you're not the girl alone in the dark apartment dealing with this crazy shit. Here's my plan. First thing tomorrow morning, I'm getting an appointment with the university therapist. It really was that real for me. I've never heard a sound like that in my life, but I know I heard it. I'm also going to call my mom and get her to tell me every story she can remember about Beau. Then I'll regroup, I guess. I'm sorry there's no neat wrap-up for tonight, but I promise, if you're interested, tomorrow I'll do a thread with more stories, whatever I found. Believe me, there's a reason why I'm getting a therapist. I don't have any history of mental illness in my family, aside from an alcoholic great uncle. But I'm not ruling out me getting hysterical or somehow going crazy. Still, I can't get that sound out of my head. It was so unreal, but I just know it didn't come from inside my brain. Maybe that's how crazy people feel, though. Anyway, I'm going to try and sleep on my couch. Like I said, tomorrow I'll provide updates at least.